That's going to be the first sound they hear on Patreon. What is up? We are back at More Not Less Reactions. I am back with Shani. And we are getting into episode 5 of House of Dragon.
We light the way.
Yeah, thank you. We would have literally forgot it. And you're like, I got to spit it out now, the episode title.
I have to make sure.
Because you know I always forget. Also, just want to clarify for all of our YouTubers who are watching and responding to our reactions, we definitely don't want to come across as we don't give a shit. Because we do.
We definitely give a shit.
We have been paying attention.
We're just doing this for the first time, so we're learning.
Yes, we're definitely. We have no experience on what we're doing whatsoever. No. We're just here for S's and G's. But
and we have never seen this before. We have not read the books.
But we will definitely make sure we tone down our blunt comments,
yes.
You know, especially because sometimes they come off a little insensitive to the readers and the really big fans of the show. But also give us some grace because, you know, because we haven't seen this before and this is new, you know, we might not agree with your opinions on things and we might have different mindsets of things, but like I said, we're going to do our best and our justice to make y'all happy with what we're putting out. So a little bit of a recap, because it's been a minute since we watched episode 4. We know that King Viserys is enforcing Rhaenyra now to get married. He wants her to marry Laenor. I think it's because he didn't want to marry Laena. And so that kind of just keeps that balance. Yep, with the stepstones, I believe. We also know that Rhaenyra hooked up with Sir Criston, which... Pause real quick, because apparently I feel like based on the YouTube comments we're not supposed to like Sir Criston, but we don't really know much about him to like make that opinion.
Right, we don't really have an issue with him as of now.
But now I'm scared because now I feel like I like the bad boy, you know? And when we compare him to Jon Snow, it's strictly looks alone.
The dark hair.
I mean, he doesn't compare to Jon Snow. Like ultimately, like, you know, but it's a nice set of eye candy for us.
That's like the only piece of eye candy on this show.
So we will definitely not call him Jon Snow anymore because now I'm afraid that he's going to be like the opposite of Jon Snow, which has me a little on edge here. We also know we're going to lay off a little bit on Alicent. We do realize she's a child. Yes. It's just a little annoying and it's weird. Like, you know, to me. And truthfully, I get it, she's a child, and I get it, her father pushed her into all these things, but there's just a little bit of me that thinks that she doesn't mind at the same time.
That
so
she likes, because especially when...
The power.
Her and Rhaenyra, remember when they were in the garden, and she was like, you know, princess tells you to stay, and she's like, your queen tells you to go.
Exactly. So it's almost like that power trip, and that to me is what's giving me that disconnect of her. We also know that Rhaenyra decided she was going to marry Laenor as long as her father does his duty as the king, she said, which was then removing Otto Hightower, Alicent's father, from the hand. So that's definitely going to make some big moves, and I just don't think Alicent is going to like that.
Probably not.
Like, I think that's going to set her a little overboard. We'll have to find out.
I think then that's also going to make him have a new plan for his daughter, because we know that he's been kind of in her ear about making the decisions that she's making as far as getting with the king and going, you know.
So it's kind of hard for me to be empathetic to people when I see them doing these horrible things. But again, it's also Game of Thrones and no character is innocent.
And it was a different time, and we have to make...
We have to, like, kind of accept that that's it. Okay. Just like the incest. We have to just, like, accept that. Yeah. We also know Daemon lied to the king and said that he did have sex with Rhaenyra.
Which, like, what is the point of that? Like, why would you want to make him angrier at you than he would be if you just said, no, nothing happened?
I know, and then the king just was like, all right, bye. Like, kicked him back to the Vale. Said, go back to your wife.
Like, go back to your ugly wife that you don't like.
Well, she was pretty.
I thought his wife was... Oh, well, that's not his wife. His wife is ugly and gross. That whore is the whore that he took to the island.
Oh, that's not his real wife.
His wife is ugly as hell, and he won't, like, be with her. And that's what, like, everyone makes fun of him because of, like, he was forced to marry her.
Oh, wow, I must have really missed that. Thank God you caught that, because I literally was thinking his wife was the woman at the brothel.
Oh, no.
Who then, when she turned them in, because she was the one with the little boy who was like, oh, here's the gold coin, like, got the gold coin for turning in the news. Interesting.
Yeah, because remember when he was saying that, like, she was pregnant, and, like, she was like, why would you tell them I'm pregnant? I'm just...
Oh, shit. I just honestly thought that she was not pregnant. He was just lying. I didn't even put that together. Like, she's not. But I just thought he was making some shit up like he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank God you paid attention to that. I totally missed that. No wonder everyone on YouTube hated us.
So that's why he wants to marry Rhaenyra, because his wife is, like, ugly and gross, and, like, he doesn't want to marry a common whore either, so...
Because that's not going to go anywhere.
It's not going to fly.
Even though, like, he took her with him to the castle. So, like, she was all dolled up and looked like a queen to me.
Yeah.
The last thing we knew is that Rhaenyra was also given that liquid concoction at the end of the episode, which was the cliffhanger.
That
which
herbal abortion.
Yeah, to get rid of her child, because Daemon said that they had sex, which is crazy to me, because then Sir Criston, he's trying to take my hat off. Sir Criston was actually the last person to have sex with her. So, like, realistically, if she was pregnant, it would be his child.
Right.
But then I also am like, is this concoction, like, actually good for you if you're not pregnant?
Right.
At the same time, because of, like, the time frame. So.
That's true.
So, yeah, we've got a lot to get into.
There's a lot going on.
Make sure you guys like, and I was like, what else do I like to do on here? Make sure you guys like and subscribe on YouTube at More Not Less Reaction, so you can stay up to date with what we've got going on. I just did 3 episodes of Traitors, which are on Patreon, which you should also go over there and check the full, unedited, uncensored reactions. I'll be constantly uploading there. Editing's a bitch, so it's going to take me forever to get them to YouTube. So if you want to watch them now and you're impatient, now's the time. And yeah, ready? You ready to get it? What?
Yeah. Can I blow my nose real quick?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be sniffing through the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, go ahead.
So let me just do that, and then you can edit out.
Oh, no. No, what I'll do is I'll put, like, that 4 hours later thing.
Like SpongeBob.
6.5 hours later. A few inches later. Day 2, Day 3, Day 4. A few moments later. 1 eternity later. 3 days later. 12 seconds later. 3:28 a.m. 3 weeks later. Many months later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Alright, here I am.
Oh my god.
Earthquake sucks Chicago.
Alright!
Now we're ready.
27 years
Nose has been
later.
blown.
Let's get into it. Is the volume good?
Mm-hmm.
I have it all the way up.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Can you hear okay?
Oh, I can't hear you though, because I'm Helen Keller.
Are you okay? Can you hear me now? No.
A little bit, but I will miss everything you say.
Coupling.
You have ruined
Coupling.
her. What lord will wed her now in this condition?
Wed her to me.
You're already wed.
Oh, maybe that's why he said, because he didn't want her to wed someone else, so that's why he told him, because he was like, who would want to wed her now?
Oh, yeah.
So
nope.
maybe that's why he was telling him that.
So that way he could almost blackmail him into letting her.
Yeah. Here we go.
I know.
And We Light the Way makes me think there's going to be dragons in this.
Like, we light the way.
I like that.
So fingers crossed.
Bring on the dragons.
Tomorrow, Lady Rhea.
Cousin?
What's today's quarry? Rabbit?
Dear.
Wait, isn't that his wife?
Jefferson Company?
Damon's?
I'd rather ride alone.
Lady Rhea?
I don't think so. Is it?
I don't know, because she's not that ugly.
No.
I'm just saying, galloping through this with a horse, though, would be
God.
so relaxing.
Like, how could you not just love life? She's not ugly at all, if that's
No.
the case.
He's crazy.
That's good.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that, it looks like Damon's walk.
Yeah.
His little swag.
Husband?
She's not ugly at all. Are you joking?
What brings you to the Vale? Or have you at last come to consummate our marriage? The Vale sheep might be willing, even if I'm not. Our sheep are prettier, after all. Or perhaps your brother has at last had his fill of your company. Cast you aside in favor of a little girl. What will you do now? Will you strike the child down? Or...
Oh.
Did he just like paralyze her? Like the horse falling on top of her?
It seems that way.
What was the point of that?
Finish. Craven.
Oh god.
Can we not egg him on?
I know.
Glad they didn't show it.
That I think was the symbolism that he
was
just
like,
killed her. Yeah.
She's dead now.
Oh, I'd be so. He's probably seasick.
Oh yeah, definitely seasick. Oh, I could not.
Oh, I was like, what is he pulling out?
A moment.
That umbrella is like kind of dope though. It's like
Yeah.
huge. Like
That would cover
keep you dry.
plenty of, like 5 people could fit under that
I know.
thing.
Such is the king's decision.
A decision I most bitterly regret.
And yet you made it possible. You chose Rhaenyra.
She swore her innocence, and I believed her.
You wanted to believe her, as did her father.
An honest mistake, perhaps, but I did not foresee this.
Should have.
If you had not been so relentless in advancing Aegon as heir.
Listen to me, daughter. The king will die. It may be months or years, but he'll not live to be an old man. If Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow, do you understand? And to secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. She'll have no choice. You know it. You're no fool.
That is,
yet
I
you
guess,
choose not to see it.
Accurate.
pretty messed up. Like the fact, if you think about it,
That would happen.
because they're
Either
sons.
you prepare Aegon to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
Well, see, now I do kind of feel like a bag of dicks after the last episode, because now I'm like, she's all like sad and like clearly she's literally, she has no choice. Her whole character has had no choice. So, if you're removed from the hand, are you just like kicked out of the castle?
I would assume you wouldn't live in the castle anymore.
Well, I mean, I guess that does make sense, but then I'm like, are you allowed to be in the kingdom still? Like, are you removed
would
from the
have to
kingdom?
be- yeah, because I mean,
Because it seems like she's like acting like she's never gonna see him again. Like, you know what I mean?
and well, I mean, it's pretty big, like, thing to be taken away, so she's probably
Like
just,
a shame.
yeah, and like upset for him too. Who are these blondies?
Laenor.
And I don't know who the other guys.
Where is Lord Corlys? He should be here to receive the king.
Welcome to High Tide, Your Grace.
She's so pretty.
Wow. That's the little
She's
girl.
really grown
yeah.
up, yeah.
My father has but just returned from his long journey,
Or
and he
is
has hastened to the Hall of Nine to await your grace's arrival.
Right?
I mean, we have advanced into the future, so.
yeah, was she a
But-
I guess we didn't see her in the last episode though to know.
Yeah.
Lord Laris.
Malvales, Rare Bloom, by all rights, it shouldn't be thriving here. Nature, such mystery.
The weather has been lovely.
Indeed. And yet it is a dark day for the realm. Your father was a good man.
As is yours, who took his place.
Still, the manner of your father's departure, I feel something of an injustice.
What do you know of the manner of his leaving?
When one is never invited to speak, one learns instead to observe. You're perhaps in need of an ally?
I'm the Queen. I have no shortage of allies.
Naturally. Princess Rhaenyra, for example.
State your purpose, my lord.
I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she is unwell.
Unwell? Yeah, like...
It's just that on the very same night your father was dismissed, the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chambers.
Oh my god, he's gonna be the gossip girl of the...
Oh no, she knows.
The Grand Maester himself brought.
At the direction of the king, as I understand it. See, I thought for Melos himself, that condition must be something very serious. What happiness it is to have been wrong.
He's very sinister seeming. Like, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Trying to, like, fuel that fire. Yeah.
Isn't she getting the one get married? Like, why can't I go in?
Rise, Lord Corlys. Be welcome.
May I offer you a chair?
Cousin. Are you well?
Oh.
Unwell.
Yeah.
I can think of no man more suited to be the hand of the king.
That is very kind of you to say, Lord Corlys. His Grace has honored me with the post.
Though I do wish we could meet under happier pretenses.
How so?
Daemon's wife, the Lady Rhea Royce, has passed.
A hunting mishap. She was thrown from her horse. Her neck and skull both crushed in the fall. The gods are cruel.
Indeed.
So are people.
Right. Like your brother.
Daemon had no heirs to succeed her. She stood to inherit Runestone.
Perhaps we can turn toward happier pursuits.
What did you have in mind, Your Grace?
Oh yeah, he is definitely not well.
He's not good. He keeps sweating.
He turned down the booze. Like...
Yeah, he's like, nothing else to weaken me.
It's long past time our houses were united in blood.
You honor both me and my house, Your Grace. There are certain details I would wish clarified. We would like to know how the succession will be handled.
Rhaenyra is my heir. Upon my death, my throne and my titles will pass to her. Firstborn child, regardless of gender, will inherit the Iron Throne from her.
In keeping with Westerosi tradition, their children would take their father's name.
You are not proposing the Targaryen dynasty end with my daughter, simply because she is a woman.
I only seek clarity, Your Grace.
They all want their name on the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's all about the name.
Upon their birth, Selena and Rhaenyra's children shall take their father's name, Velaria. However, at such time when their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen.
This is an equitable compromise.
Good.
But then I'm thinking, like, how is the other guy really winning if he has to then change the name back? You know what I mean? It's like, cool, like, my daughter will take your son's last name when they're married, but as soon as one of their kids inherits the Iron Throne, it's going right back to Targaryen.
Yeah, that's true.
I hold nothing against your cousin.
No.
Oh, so they're cousins, and they're, you know, so I don't know why everyone's getting their panties in a bunch over Daemon and her then.
Right, or the name in general.
Right.
To Goose. I cannot say why.
It's not for a lack of trying. There are those who like Goose very well.
I find it a bit greasy for my taste. I know that whatever agreement being struck up there will not change your appetites.
Oh, they're not talking about food. He must be gay.
That we perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm. And when it's done, each of us dines as we see fit.
So I wonder if that little swordsman guy was his, like, little thingy.
Yeah.
Because they had, like, a weird, like, moment.
For like 2 seconds we saw.
Where is Lena?
He and Rhaenyra are walking the coast.
Good. Do they seem familiar?
Do you know his true nature?
They all know. Oh my
Still
gosh.
young. He will outgrow it.
We are placing our son in danger.
The lords of the realm bent the knee to Rhaenyra and swore obeisance to her.
That was before there was a true-born prince named Aegon Targaryen. Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knives will come out for her, her husband, and for their heirs.
Anyone fool enough to challenge Rhaenyra's claim will be crushed.
To what end, Corlys? Wealth, power, pride?
Justice. By all rights. You should be queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Your betrothed gives you leave, of her own free will, to continue partaking.
You're right.
Who's only duck with a goose?
Will you wear your crown today, Bruce?
You're a fool.
You'll need a sworn protector.
Did we have any gay characters in Game of Thrones?
I don't know. To be
If we
honest
did,
with you.
not any that stick out to my mind. Or who lasted more than an episode, if anything.
Yeah.
She has a paramour of her own. I wonder who it is.
Wonder who it is.
I know, now I'm like, I'm watching you, Sir Kristen.
Yeah. Slip your sleeve.
I know. I'm like, what are you gonna do?
So many times how you loathe the lot of your position, that you are to be married off at your father's whim with no thought given to the yearning of your own heart. Selena is a good and decent man, but you did not choose him. He was chosen for you.
It's true.
If there were another path, one that led to freedom, would you tread it?
Are you asking for leave?
I'm asking you to come with me. In Essos, you could marry me. A marriage for love, not for the crown.
Still not seeing the problem here, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not either. I feel like this is a very sweet gesture. Like,
I'm having a hard time here.
I know.
Not gonna lie. Unless there's an ulterior motive to this.
yeah, that or he gets pissed that she doesn't want to go. You know what I mean?
Do you think I would choose infamy in exchange for a bushel of oranges or a ship to Ashai?
Oh boy.
I think
It
that's
is my
gonna be
duty
it.
to marry a nobleman from a great house.
She's like,
and
you think I'd
Selena
pick
will make
you?
a fine husband. My marriage does not have to be the end.
No, I don't think he's gonna like that.
So you want me to be your whore?
Oh.
I want us to continue as we began with you as my sworn protector. Right.
I took an oath of chastity. I've broken it. I've soiled my white cloak. It is the only thing I have to my fucking name. I thought if we were married, I might be able to restore it.
I feel bad for him because clearly he like seems like in love with her.
But
devil's advocate here, like he can't say like, well, I had sex with you, I ruined my vows, and like I thought I was going to be able to restore it. Like you assumed all of these things without having that conversation with her. You know
But
what I mean?
She did like seduce him.
Oh yes, definitely,
and,
hands down. Like
guilted him into that kind of because like as the princess or what? Yeah, princess. She's like, come do me, Like, you're gonna tell her no?
Yeah, but then I'm like, did she only do that because she was sneaking around with Damon and it was like a cover?
I think she was just horny.
Yeah.
Damon didn't give it to her, so...
She was like, dang, I'm all hot and ready.
Take me now, Sir Kristen.
Take me, Kristen.
She just
she's
looks
mad.
pissed. Yeah, I was gonna say, she does not look happy.
can-
If looks could kill.
You've been summoned.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I left the princess just minutes ago.
By the queen.
Princess, sir. The Queen.
But how does she know anything?
I don't know. Like, she has to be way smarter than we're giving her credit for.
Or calculated.
Sir Kristen, Your Grace. That will be all.
Well, oh yeah, it definitely was another time jump. She's not pregnant anymore. I don't know why I never saw that like 20 minutes ago, like when we started.
That's true.
Because I also saw that was a girl.
Yes.
The bonnet hat. So like she had a daughter now too.
I am your servant as always, my queen.
Concerns our dear Princess Rhaenyra. Please.
Stop looking so guilty.
I know.
Gosh, people just show it. They wear it.
Right. And I love how he's ashamed of what he's done.
Right, he's not like...
But there's all those nude portraits on the wall. Like, I love the juxtaposition right now of, like, him being so ashamed of, like, having sex and ruining his vows, but then you've got literally pornography scenes.
Everything's telling you,
Yeah.
like, have sex.
Yeah.
The night of Damon's return. There has been a rumor.
Oh, she's gonna ask him if it happened.
But then is he gonna protect Rhaenyra and said, like, oh, he's gonna say...
He's gonna say...
She's implying about Daemon right now,
Yeah.
but he's thinking it's about him. And he's gonna admit. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
It happened, Your Grace.
No! She's hearing it as in Daemon and her.
I have committed it.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
She said what? Say what now?
It is no excuse. My oath has been broken. I have dishonored myself. As a clement queen, you are inclined to pity. I would ask only this. You would sentence me mercifully to death.
Thank you for your honesty, Sir Kristen. You may go.
I'd be like, so you're not gonna kill me?
Like, should
are
I
you gonna do it
expect it
later?
later?
Yeah, like...
Should I watch
Can I
my
go now,
bag?
get lunch, and then I get executed? Like... But I really want to know what she's thinking, because, like, her face, even though it says nothing, says everything at the same time.
She just seems like she still feels betrayed because Rhaenyra didn't
That's
tell
kind of what
her.
I was thinking, too, because even though she didn't have sex with Daemon, and, like, maybe that's not what she's gathering, she's like, Rhaenyra still lied to me.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He looks dead.
What is wrong with his arm?
What isn't?
I
wrong
know.
with his arm? Oh my god.
Disgrace relief.
But not now.
You know,
Oh,
like those people that were on Crab Island? Those men
Yeah.
that looked like that? They had that kind of skin? Do you remember that?
I wonder if it's just like a rot infection.
Yeah, and like that's where those people
Like that
go.
guy's, the crab feeder's face and stuff was all messed up.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like, is that the
interesting.
same thing?
Sorry, the light flicked over there.
I
and
wondered.
I was like, is the devil over there?
I
Because
swear, because your dog
I was like, I know, underneath the bed.
Yeah.
Milk of the poppy. You hear about that so much in Game of Thrones, you can
Yeah.
only imagine.
Will I be remembered as a good king, Lionel?
Your Grace?
You heard him.
Ew, look at his fingers.
I know, to think it started from that cut on the Iron Throne. You know what I mean? When he nicked his finger.
Well, who knows what's on that metal of the freaking chair?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You have carried King Jaehaerys' legacy and kept the realm strong. Is it not better to live in peace than to have songs sung after you are dead?
Perhaps. There is a part of me wishes I'd been tested.
Many that are tested only wish to have been spared it.
Stop.
your freaking apartment is haunted.
I know. He's growling at nothing. It's terrifying me right now. That or he did not like what was being said. Even though he can't hear. Like, I don't know why I thought he could hear that. We're gonna get a dragon. I just stay over in the sky.
There it is.
2!
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to pay attention to the dragon names because I heard from someone that there's like a ton of dragons in here.
And I'm like already getting it mixed up.
House Lannister, with their lord, Jason Lannister.
Jason.
Oh, Lannister.
House Hightower, with their lord, Robert Hightower. Beacon of the Sun, defender of the Citadel. The voice.
Oh, look at the, the diamonds in her hair.
Love it.
Rubies, I guess.
You have made a fine match for the princess.
Thank you, Lord Jason. I could think of no better man than Selena.
Where is the queen? I had hoped to pay my respects.
I understand the queen is still readying herself for the celebrations.
Your Grace, Princess Rhaenyra, congratulations are in order.
Why did he just jump in front of everybody?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Very sorry for your loss.
Oh.
Rhaenyra was a unique character. Her kind is not soon to be seen again.
Okay, step it aside. Who is here? The queen? Like, you know what I mean?
House Velaryon,
Oh.
Lord of the Tides, Master of Driftmark.
Driftmark. Okay, I kept thinking the seascapes or whatever I kept saying.
Oh, yeah,
Driftmark.
yes.
The future King Consort.
At least, hey, we're gonna be pros when season 2 comes out. We're gonna have all the names down. We're gonna know exactly. We won't have to have waited the 2 years like everyone else.
It's true. This is true. We're gonna be up to date. We're gonna know our shit.
Yeah, and be fresh.
Ready to go.
And we'll just be pissed we have to wait a week each time.
Yeah.
My betrothed.
My betrothed.
Those two are like, we've got the best deal. We can have our cake and eat it too.
I know.
Like, but I don't think that's gonna go over well.
No, I don't think it's gonna work like they think.
Where is Alicent?
Like,
oh, there he is.
Awkward. Oh my gosh, he just gets a sick thrill out of all this, doesn't he? Sorry, it was the scratch
like,
for me. Like, I don't know what to do right now.
Weird.
We join together in celebration. We honor the crown's oldest and fiercest ally, House Velaryon.
Ew,
Stop
don't look at
making
her.
eyes.
Yes. I don't like that. I get it, your husband's gay, but
Not your uncle.
yeah. Uh-oh. What is...
What's happening? Who are they looking at?
It's Alicent. Oh my god, she's making her own entrance,
What's wrong
isn't
with her?
she?
What's she doing? Oh no.
Green.
What's that mean?
Isn't that their colors? Of like her... the Hightowers? Like, aren't they green? So isn't that almost also like a slap in the face? Because Targaryens, I believe, are like red.
The king will not be happy, right in the midst of his speech.
Oh, she just interrupted and said, I don't give a f. Here I was thinking the color was symbolic.
I'm like, she's in a green dress.
It's green.
She's wearing Christmas colors, that's why.
Do you know what color it glows?
Oh.
When the town calls its banners to war.
When the old town calls its banners to war.
Oh shit, that's like a war cry then.
But why?
She's pissed.
Congratulations, stepdaughter. What a blessing this is for you.
She said stepdaughter. So obviously she feels a certain type of way right now.
It's very obvious.
Where was I?
If looks could kill.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I just
don't like the way he looks at her.
Something doesn't seem right. I'm getting like the same vibes I got like at the Red Wedding.
Yeah. Why do I feel like something's gonna happen to him?
To who?
Laenor.
Laenor?
I don't know why. I just have a feeling. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, now there's like a crowd of people. There's too many people.
Something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna sneak in and...
Where are you going?
Like...
Sit down!
Yeah.
You already came in late. Oh, and now everyone's dancing. Oh.
We thank you for coming, Uncle.
I worried that, given leave of your father's shadow, you might wither in King's Landing's sun. But you stood tall. Know that Old Town stands with you.
In the Vale, men are made to answer for their crimes. Even Targaryens.
Good lord.
Who are you? Sir Gerald Royce of Runestone. And
What, Rhea's father?
I am cousin to your late
cousin.
Wife.
Oh.
Such a tragic accident.
You know better than anyone. It was no
He
accident.
doesn't give a shit.
Such a
Like,
tragic accident.
I am making an accusation.
the music right now is a dun, 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 dun,
You know, in King's Landing, men are made to answer for their slanders. Truth is, I'm glad you've come. I wish to speak to you about my inheritance.
Oh my god, he's...
Lady Rhea and I had no heirs, as her husband, whatever she was due, now passes to me. She stood to inherit all of Runestone. Did she not?
Wow.
After my niece's wedding, I plan to fly to the Eyrie and petition Lady Jane myself. Perhaps I'll see you there, Sir Gerald.
Oh my god.
They're all like, yeah, you killed her. Oh no. He's
Yeah,
making
who
eyes at
isn't
her.
he gonna go after at this point?
Oh, she wants it too. Look at her.
She's like, Damon.
Well, I guess better than
dance for you.
Viserys.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Although at this point, I feel like I'd rather be wedded to Viserys than Daemon. Not looks-wise, but just more of...
Damon's a sociopath.
Right, oh boy, here he goes.
Has anybody ever told you you're nearly as pretty as your brother?
Oh, you flatter me, my prince. I was sorry to hear about your lady wife.
Don't be, I wasn't.
I know who it is. The handsome Paramore.
Oh.
Sir Kristen Cole.
Keep your voice down. Perhaps that is something we might remedy.
Perhaps it is.
Oh boy.
She knows your secret. And now you know hers.
I'm on watch. What's your business?
You don't know me, Sir Kristen. No, but we are both deeply invested in this union.
If you have something to say, Sir Joffrey, speak it.
Sir Laenor is quite dear to me. As I know. The princess is to you. But we should swear to each other to guard them and their secrets. Because if those are kept safe, then so are we all.
They are too close.
For this to be a secret?
Yeah, it's too obvious.
And also, why are you going around telling people that... You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you don't know him?
No.
Nuko kepo miseri robakas. Zadris dorot unmakas. Siempre sir.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is not gonna happen.
No. Who?
Who?
What the hell is going on?
Oh no. Wait. Him. Oh. Oh shit.
Stop this! Where's Rhaenyra?
Her and Daemon took off. He's not feeling so well.
Oh my god.
What is happening? What? Oh.
It's because he fucking blackmailed him, isn't it?
Oh my god, he killed.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding?
At first I was like, oh, he'll be fine. And then, that's not fine. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Oh no, this is bad. Because it's also showing. Oh shit.
That's so sad. But why did he stir the pot?
Right.
Join two souls as one.
Happy wedding day.
Yeah.
He needs to... I get it now. I get it.
Yeah. And I get why people don't like him now.
I get it. Yeah. I understand.
I'm yours. And you're mine. Whatever may come.
I am yours and you are mine. Whatever may come.
Is he gonna kill himself?
I proclaim Lenore of House Velaryon.
She does feel so bad for him too.
Of House Targaryen to be man and wife.
He's gonna kill himself too.
If you kill yourself after doing this, I'm gonna be livid.
He's gonna, cause they're gonna like kill him anyway for doing that. Like they're gonna do, he's gonna be punished for that anyway. And he can't have her, so.
Is that Alicent?
Oh my god. Oh my god, everything is just falling apart right now. Yeah, why do we need that?
We must show the rat.
Oh my god.
Well, holy cow. Dropping like flies.
I know. I'm literally like, oh my jeepers.
What is the queen gonna say to Sir Criston?
I know.
Like, yeah, I need to know what the hell happens next.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for
Laenor.
So bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, like, Alicent's, like, pissed. Like, she's on, like, the rampage. And I just feel like she's gonna either recruit Sir Criston. Because technically, I feel like if he was gonna just kill himself, like, and they were gonna execute him anyway, she wouldn't have done anything. So I feel like there's some ulterior motive. But obviously, we're gonna have to wait to find out what that is. Yeah. Also, the king is dying.
If he's not already dead.
Yeah, like, based on him passing out. Laenor and Rhaenyra are now married.
Married. It's official.
And
he put a ring on it.
Daemon's trying to get with Laena. And
he's still trying to get with Rhaenyra.
I know, yeah. Like, I keep trying to block that out. Like, I don't want to allow that into my frontal cortex.
She's like, yeah, let me take me and make me your wife. Like,
she's like, kill all my
she's
father's
like, we're not married
kinsmen.
yet, but now they're married.
Take me.
Now they can't do that, but she was like, we're not married yet, but hours passing.
I mean, well, I'm just thinking clearly to myself that brawl was happening in there. Daemon clearly would have had enough time to get her out of there. Yeah. They couldn't even stop that fight.
Yeah.
And they were looking for the princess. We're like, where's Rhaenyra? And then, like, not doing anything about it. So it's like they could have easily got out of there.
Oh, yeah.
But then also the fact that I wonder if Alicent saw the scene of them, like, almost kissing.
Well, the king did.
Yeah, I know. Definitely Viserys saw that.
But now...
It doesn't matter. Like, we know what I mean? Like, is he alive? Is he dead?
What's happening?
Gosh.
Questions!
I know.
So many questions.
Well, make sure you guys like and subscribe on More Not Less Reactions here on YouTube. Head over to Patreon. Full-length, unedited, uncensored reactions over there. We only have... Next episode is episode 6, so we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 5 more episodes. We're over halfway through.
We're on a roll.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to be done before the next season, and then I'm going to be, like, raging every week. I can feel it. Because this, I'm already, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, let's just go into another. Let's just go into another.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And we're not going to have that luxury. So, well, we will see you guys next time. AKA, we're going to film tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, help.